From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Francisco Lindor.
And he'll step off. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So digging in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Three and 2 now.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
There goes Brantley. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So coming to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And it's fouled away. Brantley at second. Ramirez at first. One gone. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Missed with a slider.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's out on the tag. But one run. Here's the fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And Melky's throw will not be in time. He's in there safely at third. Stepping in, Carlos Santana, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that one got a piece of him. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Pretty easy takes to start out this.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Cabrera. And that's the third out. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Cabrera, the former Chicago White Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Tapper up the line. But it gets fouled. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Into the box, Jason Kipnis. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jason Kipnis is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Hahn couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First offering on its way.
Cesar Hernandez.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Digging in now as Drupal Cabrera. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Brantley. Makes the play, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. Striding in, Corey Kluber, 9-1-2 due up.
Catcher, Corey.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Now in the box, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Hoskins waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken up and in for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Stepping up now, Odubel Herrera. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Right over the middle, knee high. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Bouncer to the left side. Lindor loves it. And that's the first out. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. skied into straightaway right. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2. So now Carlos Santana bumped with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Count now a ball and a strike. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Encarnacion brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and miss.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ready now, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Here in the 4th, catcher, Wilson.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Here's Donaldson down at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. A base hit in his first trip. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And there's out number 2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kipnis on the move, makes the catch, and that'll. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Nope. 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Ramos has got it. A throw down to first, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First offering on its way. Curveball that catches the inside corner.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2 and 2. Another try at 2-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1 and 2.
1 and 2 as he chases the slider. This one's flared toward left center. Cabrera into shallow left, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Ready on 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away. Here's Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip. Now time is called here as he'll get a trip to the mound. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Popped him up. Franco over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Arrieta. He'll start things out here again. Corey Kluber.
Pitcher, Jake
Here
Arrieta.
comes the first pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Cabrera, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bautista, once a Toronto Blue Jay. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Kipnis will put this one away. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jose Ramirez goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. The 1-0 home. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Herrera's there. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Settling in now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Weak roller right side. Encarnacion moving to his right, and he is out on the tag. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. So striding in, Melky Cabrera. He went down on strikes last time up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. First offering on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Popped him up. Cabrera is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
To 2-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. In now for Cleveland, Yan Gomes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Hard hit ball to second, right to Ramirez. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Donaldson is over to take a look. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Striding into the box as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Up around the face. As Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count, 3-2. Kluber gets the sign on his way with the 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Striding in for the Indians. Greg Allen is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Michael Brantley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there, and that ends the inning. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24.
So here now is the pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Scott Kingery will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It's been an 0 for 2. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Kingery stands at second with no outs. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kipnis is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Odubel Herrera is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Now batting.
At the plate, Oliver Perez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now pitching for the
4-1.
number 39. Oliver Perez.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Missed with a slider. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Count remains 2-2. A swing and a miss and a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Victor Dorado enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. One away. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. So now Carlos Santana. Brad Hand is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close.
Number 33, Brad Hand.
And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-0 on the way. He's taken high above the zone.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And the count will be full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Popped up. Oh, and he misses it. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. His career line against Brad Hand is just 2 for 9. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Popped him up. Gomes waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson. Comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Kipnis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra. Coming to the plate now, Melky Cabrera. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Melky Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kipnis sprinting after it, 1 away. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Victor Arano. Nick Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. The 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. Pitch on the way. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And Bautista has a base hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Luis Avilan takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Yonder Alonso is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, appealed down to 3rd, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after Shane Bieber takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Here's the first pitch to him. This with a slider.
Left fielder,
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Justin Bour. First pitch on its way. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Justin Bour becomes out number 2 this inning. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. Riding in.
Number 40.
Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Bieber has a play. He makes the catch and the winning run. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. Edwin Encarnacion now struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Luis Avilan, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team